and those who know their way around this Monaco track. And Asbel Kiprop knows it better than anyone. Egida, Ingebrigtsen I mentioned, Osbelen, who ran so well over 1,000 meters recently in Ostrava, Leo Manzano, Olympic silver medalist. Then Silas Kiplagat, Commonwealth champion, won't be defending that title either. The Kenyans chose not to take him, or indeed Asbel Kiprop. Suleiman though, what a danger he could be. Bronze medalist at 800 meters in Moscow last year, 3:30.16 for 1,500 meters. Quemoy, 3:31.48 in Lausanne. What about Nick Willis? He's having a cracking year, Olympic silver medalist from back in 2008. Well, Asbel Kiprop, had a chat to him yesterday. He said, I've been planning this for a year. I'm ready. 1:43.34 for 800 meters in Lausanne. Perfect preparation. He said, I've got two great pacemakers here. Rotich will lead them out. Maggott will be the man who will try to take them through 1,100 meters, perhaps quicker than anyone has ever gone through. Just for reference, the world record, Hicham El Garouj, 1998 in Rome, 3:26 exactly. And he tonight said, I wish Kiprop all the best. Let's see. The men's 1,500 meters. So this crowd will have a role to play as well here. They've really got to try and get behind them. They're a little bit quiet at the moment, and I'm not sure if they know the significance of what's being attempted here. But Kiprop has said, I'm going to set my stall out. They're going to have to chase me. I'm going to go hard, and if it doesn't work out and someone comes past me, so be it. That didn't happen last year. It was a brilliant run from Kiprop, and of course resulted in that stunning 3:27.72. So can he go quicker? He's already got Suleiman just tucked in behind him, and of course he will be the big danger. Silas Kiplagat, who he knows so well, also close just behind the youngster Quemoy as they come round through the first 300 meters and a very quick roundabout 40 seconds.
Yeah, certainly the Suleiman camp were saying that this could be our day, and you're quite right. He's latched in behind Asbel Kiprop, the Olympic champion back in 2008. He doesn't have the pressure of going to the Commonwealth Games, but Suleiman is tough, and this pace looks good.
Well, that was too quick, Stuart. 54 seconds for the first 400 meters, and they're going to pay for this somewhere down the line. Oh, they're going to run about 3:24, and I doubt that is what's going to happen. So Kiprop and Suleiman still going with this pace, and Maggott's going to have a job to keep this moving on, because that was way too fast. And of course, that's what happens. The pacemakers get a little bit excited. So let's watch for people further back as well. But they're all running quickly here. Coming round now with 2 laps to go. Kiprop effectively leading it from Suleiman. Quemoy there. Kiplagat is there. Wote moving up. Egida moving into this. Then it's Centrovitz in the black and Osbelen in the orange.
Well, they are really strung out, and that gives you an indication of how very, very quick it was. That on an even pace of 55 or thereabouts, but that's a 56.76, and the point you made, Steve, they've dropped off on that second lap, and I'm not surprised after that 54 first. And look at Kiprop now. There's a little bit of a gap now, and Suleiman has got about 3 or 4 meters behind him, and there's a gap now ahead of the rest.
Maggott looks a little tired at the front. They wanted to be 3:30 at the bell. I'm not sure that's going to be the case here, but they are well strung out. That fast first lap has given everybody a bit of a problem, and it's going to be a real tough test here, because they're starting to gather behind Kiprop. Suleiman is there. Kiplagat is still there. Wote is still there. Egida, Osbelen starting to move through as they come through in around 2:33, and Kiprop knows he's got to kick hard from the front here. Maggott hasn't taken them as quickly through. The first lap put paid to that, and he's now got a race to win here. He's now going to have to hold them all off. Suleiman just beginning to rock and roll a little bit. Kiplagat is still close enough, and Kiprop kicks down the back straight, and he'll want to put some distance between himself and the chasing pack here. Asbel Kiprop, with a beautiful action of his, opens up 2-3 meters, but Silas Kiplagat spots it, goes past Suleiman, and now these two, who've had so many great battles together, may well be joined again in the home straight with just a meter or so between them, with 120 to go. Kiprop, who's led this effectively all the way, and look at Silas Kiplagat, the Commonwealth champion, comes alongside his friend and rival and starts to kick away. Kiprop paid for really going for it tonight, and Silas Kiplagat comes away, takes the win. Great run from him, 3:27.64. Goodness me, what a last lap. from Kiplagat. And his last 200 metres off that sort of pace was absolutely stunning. And Kiprop, despite the fact that it wasn't what he wanted and certainly didn't want to get beat by this man, he knew that the risk was he would lead the others to a quick time. So Kiplagat with a Diamond League record, quicker than we had last year here in Monaco. Kiplagat is the man who takes all of the plaudits. What a race from him. Kiprop in second place, and Quemoy, who came in third, has just run a world junior record. And you know, Quemoy hadn't broken 3 minutes 40 before this season and has now run 3:28.81. And I'm watching the times coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 men under 3:30 here. Egida with a personal best, Suleiman with a personal best. But what about this from Kiplagat? He was full of running, Stuart.
Yeah, he was, and remember his performances. He looked so good in the season thus far, full of confidence. He wasn't with that early pace. He just held off that early pace, and that was the difference in my view. He really didn't go with that. Kiprop, and Kiprop certainly paid in the end. But Kiplagat, you've got to say, what a wonderful, wonderful piece of tactical running indeed. Wonderful stuff. World lead, Diamond League record, 3 minutes 27.64. Take that.
Well, in days gone by, Zurich, Oslo, Rieti were the fast tracks. These days it's Monaco, and I can tell you as well that Nick Willis in 7th place ran under 3:30. The New Zealander has set a new record. We've had a national record for Ethiopia, a national record for Morocco. No, personal best, excuse me, for Morocco, of course. Jamel Garouj is the national record holder. Suleiman with a national record for Djibouti. Devastation from Silas Kiplagat. And it looked so easy. It looked so comfortable for him. Perfectly judged, much better judged. Of course, Kiprop knew he was there to be shot at.